Hello, everybody. My name is Chris Winter, and I am the CEO of Reach. Today, I'm going to bring to you the December update. As you probably all know, I do this once a month to bring you all of the latest updates that you might have missed. And you can tell it's our December update because you can see the wrapped presents behind me that I don't want to put under the tree because my 3-year-old will tear them open. But this is another great positive month. We doubled the previous month in growth, which is quite amazing. We've gained many new passionate community members that are producing content, that are active on our Discord channel. It's been great there. Our team is growing. We're about to actually hire one more person here in the next couple of weeks. And we continue to grow. We continue to actually improve Reach itself. So really, what more can you ask for? But with that, let's go ahead and just jump into the updates. The first one here is the Algorand in the browser. Dan has worked very hard with working with the Algo Signer and showing rock paper scissors. We released a video. You can actually see it in the description when I post this. That you can actually see a fully decentralized game that works through the browser using Algo Signer. I'm pretty sure it's actually the first one that's actually done all of those things. So please check it out. It's really great. With the actual demo, Dan put together the browser tutorial. So now that's not only can you go through our tutorial and launch an application on Ethereum, but with the exact same instructions that we give you, you can launch it on Ethereum or on Algorand as well. One of the things I talked about last month that we were going to be working on this month is parallel reduce and containers. Now that's pretty technical, but really what you need to actually think about is, or how to think about it, is that what this feature is bringing to you is NFTs, so non-fungible tokens, and also a dynamic number of users. So this is actually super exciting because once we actually launch this feature, that really means that at least 80% of all dApps that have been created today will be able to be written in Reach. And the Jay and Dan and Chris now have actually been doing a lot of hard work of bringing this to you, and we're actually on path to releasing this feature by the end of this month. So pay attention, and this will be a pretty big announcement. I'll probably make a video about it to show the actual functionality of it. So that's great. Cardano made a huge announcement. They are providing EVM compatibility, and as you know, because we actually output to the EVM, that means that anybody in Cardano can actually, or that wants to build on Cardano, can now build on Reach and be ready to launch on the Cardano blockchain from day one. So this is a great thing that for all of the developers that are waiting to launch on Cardano, you don't really need to wait anymore. You can actually just write your application, test it in our suite of testing tools, and then once the integration is complete, you'll be able to actually launch it on Cardano. So that's great. One of the things that you Ethereum developers out there are probably experienced from time to time is the 16 variable limit. So Ethereum has a issue where if you have more than 16 variables, it will error out and cause problems. Well, this last month, Jay actually modified Reach to prevent that issue from happening. So if you ever actually if you're sick of that variable limit, just write your application in Reach and you'll never have to experience that again. So switching over from the product updates to the business update. One of the biggest things that we're not fully able to talk about yet, but I still do anyway, because I can talk about it in generalities. So one of the most popular dexes on Ethereum is coming to Reach. We started working on that at the beginning of the month. This is why we actually hired Chris to make that happen, and that project's coming along really well. Hopefully, we'll be able to make the official announcement in Q1 of next year, but this is huge news. I mean, really, what it means is that large Ethereum projects are starting to actually trust what we're doing with Reach, and we're very excited there. So I mentioned in the intro that we have doubled in the actual month of November. What that actually means, I checked this morning, we're at 125, I believe, 125 active developers on Reach. Now, this isn't people that have downloaded Reach. This is actually people that have downloaded Reach and compiled and actually so built an application themselves. So 125 is a pretty major number, and we're very excited about that. And the best part about it is that we are growing at between 10 and 20% every single week. So hopefully, you get the word out and you let people know so we can continue to keep the space up. Chris Nevers, the person that we hired on to work on the decks, has started. I spent the first couple of weeks really kind of exploring and making quality of life improvements to the actual Reach itself. But he's been doing a great job. So jump into the community, Discord community, say hi to him, and we probably really appreciate that. Really want to actually give a shout out to our mentors. Constantine Richter and Ethan Buckman have been helping us over the last couple of months. You might know Constantine from Block Demon and Ethan from Cosmos, but I've been meeting with them every other week to actually kind of talk about our progress, what our plans are, and they've just been very, very helpful, and I just really, really thank them. And we're going to continue talking to them, obviously, but because of we met them through the CDL program, our accelerator, we got a whole new list of mentors that have agreed to actually help us. So it's like we're like collecting like Pokemon. You got to catch them all. So we've got a lot of great feedback, great generating a lot of great relationships. So that's continuing. And once again, thank you so much to Constantine and Ethan. When you watch this, you guys are awesome. Community member shout outs. Kwame Bryan is continuing to just rock it out. He's creating content both on his YouTube channel and also the Algorand developer portal, and really kind of just helping us get the word out, and it's so special to us. And also I'd like to shout out Eric Lau, who is maintaining our VS Code plugin. He's been working really well with us to actually make that a very smooth experience, and we're submitting the PR request to him and pushing those through. So once again, Kwame and Eric, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. So I mentioned Kwame with the Algorand developer portal. The Algorand spent a lot of time putting together a lot of material on how best to actually build on top of Algorand, and thanks to Kwame, Reach has a very solid presence in there now. So if you're interested in building on Algorand, head over to their developer portal. I'll include the actual link in the description here, and yeah. Hope that you learn a lot about Algorand, and you of course use Reach to build, but either way, there's great content there. We've been actually accepted into the Git Coin Kernel. So I think you all know that we're part of the CDL accelerator. Well, the Git Coin Kernel is another accelerator-like program, but this one is actually focused more about camaraderie and just community around the Ethereum ecosystem. So we've been accepted to that, and we're going to be joining the cohort number 2, I believe it is, that's starting at the start of the next year. So we're really going to start branching out into the Ethereum community, talk to new developers, our cohort members, and see if we can convince them to use Reach to build their applications. Or that's going to be great. Speaking of Gitcoin, the Gitcoin round 8, I believe it's called the Great, is I believe the name of this one, has started, and we do have a Gitcoin grant out there. We've had many donations so far, but more the merrier. The idea is that we're going to be hiring a development relations person that's purely focused on reaching out to the developers to expand our community. So the money that we receive there will go to hiring that person. All right, so that's all the updates of last month. Now next month, we're going to be focusing on a few things. Number one, we're going to finish the parallel reduce. I mentioned earlier, that's a huge feature that's we're really excited about. And then, of course, we're also going to start partnering with layer 2 integrations, because Ethereum can be slow at times. So we want to make sure that when a developer writes their application on Reach, they can just change the configuration and launch on a layer 2 scaling solution like Off-Chain Labs or Optimism or Matic or Scale or any of the other great companies out there. And we'll make sure that we integrate that into our process. Well, that's everything. Thank you so much for sitting through the entire updates. It's been a pleasure. It's been a great year so far. And of course, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. It helps us with our YouTube outreach, and like this video as well, so it gets on people's homepages. So thank you, and looking forward to talking to you again next month. Bye-bye.